Hello YouTube and welcome back to my channel. I am docLUXURY and I'm here with another video for you. This time is a little bit of a different topic for me to discuss, but it is the topic of basically stalking. So yeah, stay tuned to see what I have to say about it. Alright, so Erica's Girly World here on YouTube recently put out a video where, and this is a long video, it's over an hour long, and let me tell you, I did watch every single minute of it because I think it is a very important topic to, you know, to cover because it's very scary. And yeah, she talked about a stalker that she had where it just started getting really crazy. Her stalker was trying to, you know, turn her against her friends and all of this stuff. And yeah, just very, very scary and disturbing. And the stalker is on Instagram, and it is actually a pretty prominent figure, or a pretty prominent person, has thousands and thousands of subscribers, and yeah, it's just really scary to be so close, or you know, be in front of someone who is a very bad person, or you know. And yeah, I just thought Erica's video made me think of a time in my life as, you know, as a YouTuber where I sort of encountered something like this. So we are normal people, you know, outside of this computer screen. We're just normal everyday people. And honestly, I don't know why people, like stalk anybody just in general. But when I first started my YouTube a couple years ago now, and I don't exactly remember when it was, but it was probably in the first 6 months or so, and nowhere on my videos, nowhere on my Instagram, nowhere anywhere that has, you know, docLUXURY or Men on Bags has anything that shows, you know, my place of employment, where I live. I mean, I'm open with, you know, the city and the state that I live in. I live in Minnesota and I live in the Twin Cities, but I never divulged, you know, where I worked. And so the thing that happened that got me sort of uneasy is that I received an email in my work inbox, and this person basically was talking about stuff about my YouTube channel and was saying that they were a fan and all this stuff. And it was all nice things, but the thing that freaked me out was that how the hell did you get my work email address? You know, so for this person to find that out, they had to do some digging, some serious digging. And yeah, for someone to go that far, it's kind of scary to me. I mean, there's a lot of YouTubers out there that say where they work. I mean, for example, Siah, aka frozenluxury, he tells you guys where he works. He works at the Mall of America, and he tells you what store he works at. He works at Mona Williams. And yeah, so, and this is a funny story. So I'm not a stalker, but that is sort of how I met Siah in the very beginning. is when he used to work at Henry Bendel. I knew he worked at Henry Bendel, and I actually used to have a part-time job at the mall myself, and I decided to you know, pay him a visit and introduce myself. And you know, that's how Men on Bags got started, or that's how docLUXURY got started actually, because before that I did not have a YouTube channel. And yeah, I just went over and introduced myself and told him that I was interested in, you know, starting my own YouTube channel, and he was the one who actually you know, motivated me to get started. Anyway, so that's, you know, all that information was readily accessible. He's not trying to hide where he works or anything like that, but I personally try to separate my personal life with my YouTube or my internet life, just because my family or my friends, or you know, they're not that interested in what I'm interested in. I only really do YouTube and Instagram because they're not interested in it. I've basically did this to find other people that think like me, that like the things that I like. And since Minnesota in general is just not a place for that, you know, the internet was the next best thing. Anyways, going back to my point with stalking and this person that found my work email address, I'm just very thankful that this person only sent that one email, and after that, I mean, I did not reply to it at all. But coming to think of it, I don't remember if I blocked his email address from my email. So that could be why I only received that one email. But yeah, so that was very scary to me, and that really made me think about continuing with YouTube or social media in general, because I didn't want people to find me, you know, in this kind of manner where they had to dig and dig and dig to try to figure out where I was. Because, I mean, even though my house is surrounded by cameras, and I have upgraded my security system here at my house, because, and this is another thing that got me kind of worried, was, and we do talk about this on a Men on Bags video, where my car was broken into outside of my house, parked, you know, in the back. And some of the items that were stolen were presents from you guys, from viewers, that sent mail to our P.O. box. And that was for Men on Bags. And that really got me worried there too. And it wasn't actually me who started worrying about it, it was my roommates. Because they knew that, you know, the address label had Men on Bags on it, and I'm sure the, you know, the letters that people have written to us basically told, if this person, you know, opened these messages and read our letters, would know that, you know, one of us, either Frozen Luxury or docLUXURY, lived in this house, and they knew what we had in the house, which is, you know, thousands and thousands and thousands of dollars worth of luxury goods. And I'm sure a lot of you guys out there, especially in the luxury community, can relate, because, you know, you guys have thousands and thousands and thousands of dollars worth of luxury goods in your houses as well, and you wouldn't want people to know what's what's in there. And luckily, I have not had any issues after that break-in incident. And so that's not to say that, you know, somebody knows who I am and knows where I live. But yeah, just know if you are watching this that I do have a security system on my house, and we have submitted the videos that we have gotten when you know, broke into my car to the police. But anyways, what I also wanted to talk about in this video, going off of, you know, Erica's video, is that the luxury community here on YouTube and on Instagram, it's not a very big community, and we have to basically stick together to protect each other. And that is one of the reasons why I decided to make those those raffle videos, is because I knew people could get in trouble for doing that, and I was trying to do my part with, you know, the research that I've done to try and stop it. And I think so far, you know, all that has died down, thank God. I'm sure there are still these things going out there on Instagram, but I have not seen any of it myself. But yeah, I guess I really hope Erica is okay. I mean, I did message her on DM to let her know that I do support her, and I have basically DM'd a few of my friends that I saw comment on the stalker's Instagram that, you know, to be careful of this person and watch Erica's video, because she has receipts and she has a lot of proof that, you know, put this other person in a not so good light. And I think sometimes we have to expose these things, because like I said, being a, you know, online personality is not always you know, not always fun, because we do encounter these things with bad people. And yeah, we have to stick together as YouTubers and Instagrammers to protect each other. And you know, I told Erica I'm bravo for doing that kind of video, and if anybody else ever comes across any kind of you know, bully or stalker or anything like that, I wish they would, you know, come out and talk about it, because YouTube is a good you know, platform to be able to voice anything you want. This is basically free speech, not unless you basically talk about someone, maybe your video will be flagged and taken down. But so far Erica's video is still up because she didn't do anything wrong. And yeah, that is my story of my quote-unquote stalker. And hopefully I never run across that ever again, because it was really scary. And yeah, it's not a fun feeling. So I'm glad I was able to make this video in response to Erica's video, and hopefully if anybody out there has had any stories like this, you know, if you feel you know, comfortable, you can make your videos as well. And yeah, just know that we're here to support each other, hopefully. I mean, there is always going to be some bad apples, and it's our job to basically weed them out. But yeah, so that's all I really wanted to say for this video. Thanks for watching, and yeah, until next time, just remember to be you and stay confident. Take care, you guys. Goodbye.